Why? Just. Disney, can you please figure out what you want to do? Guys, I just finished watching the Peter Pan and Wendy movie on Disney Plus. What did I just watch? Like, someone needs to explain to me in detail what did I watch. I'm happy that you guys are here watching this video and you're watching this review rather than watching. If you have seen this movie, I beg of you, please explain to me how you watched this entire film from start to finish with a positive light. Because I cannot understand it. The only reason I watched this movie, and I had to pause it 3 times because there were certain moments of the film where I was just like, okay, I need a break because of how irritating and stupid and frustrating this film is. Peter Pan and Wendy is a Disney Plus exclusive here in 2023. And as always, we're going to talk positives, mostly negative, about this film. This film is rated PG. It is about an hour and 45 minutes long. And we're going to dive right into it. Now, I feel like I'm probably going to be beating a dead horse. I'm sure that you have heard what I'm about to say from a bunch of other people already. But I try to not watch their reviews until I put mine out. So, this is my opinion. These are my opinions. Like, I don't watch, like, Pitch Meeting or the Critical Drinker videos reviewing things of this nature until I finish mine and I put it out. Because I don't want their opinions to influence what I have to say. I want this to be my video. But I have a gut feeling that me and other YouTubers are going to say the exact same thing. Now, let's be honest. The Peter Pan movie, the original one, Disney cartoon animated classic, and yeah, it's a classic. Get that through your head. It's a classic, whether you like it or not. It's fun, it's family friendly, and it's entertaining. 3 things that you need from a film. 3. If it doesn't check the box on at least one of those 3 things, your movie is garbage. If it's not fun, if it's not funny, if it's not family friendly, and if it's not just generally entertaining, where you have good characters, good story, progression, and such, then your movie is garbage. This film is not family friendly like the original Disney classic, nor like the Hook sequel with Robin Williams. This film is not family friendly. It's not fun. It's not funny. The CGI is dog shit. The special effects are dog shit. It looks like somebody did this in their weekend spare time. And is this film entertaining? No! It has ripped apart the soul, the energy, the focus of what the original had. This film has no focus. This film focuses way too much on the character of Wendy, and it makes her a girl boss. She is able to literally stand her ground against pirates that have had training for decades, while she engages with a sword duel with them towards the end of this film. Wendy is able to stand her ground. She defeats pirates and duels during the final battle with ease. And the film's explanation for how she's able to do that is she's had training with wooden swords against her 2 younger brothers that are like 7 and 8. That does not mean you are properly trained with a sword to deal with men twice your size with decades of training, and you think that you could just survive. Not only is Wendy a girl boss in this film, they turned Tiger Lily into a girl boss. Tinkerbell is a girl boss. Tinkerbell also has a bigger role than Peter Pan and Hook. And Tinkerbell talks in this movie. If you guys didn't know that, Tinkerbell in the original film doesn't talk. Go and rewatch the original film like I did before I watched this shitfest. Go back and watch the original film. Tinkerbell doesn't say one syllable in that entire movie. She does not talk. Her lips move to make her facial expressions, but she doesn't talk. In this movie, she is talking constantly. So there's a big change. So this film is filled with female empowerment, girl bosses. The film, I feel like the only thing this film does good is it tries to give... No, this is not good. The film tries to give Hook some sort of a backstory as to why he's in Neverland and why he's older than everybody else, including his pirate friends. Why is it that Hook and his pirate crew are adults while everyone else in Neverland are kids? Ever wonder about that? Ever wonder about that type of concept in the original? No? Me neither. But this film found a way to do so. And it also explains to you how and why Hook lost his arm and got a hook instead of a hand. Ever wonder why that happened? This film tells you, even if you didn't care. This film also makes it where Hook is kind of like Maleficent or Cruella de Vil from these live-action remakes. Hook is no longer a just evil villain character. He's just misunderstood. The film makes Peter Pan the villain. And I'm sorry, but guess what, Disney? Peter Pan being the villain, that concept has been done before. In case you didn't remember, you gave the rights to the creators of the TV show called Once Upon a Time, which I highly recommend you guys watching. You guys gave those writers, the directors and producers of that show, the rights to Hook and Peter Pan. You allowed them to do what they wanted to do with those characters. If you guys haven't watched Once Upon a Time, the first 11 episodes is about Peter Pan being Rumpelstiltskin's father. Peter Pan in that show is evil, and he does evil things. And Hook is a good guy. That's how you make those two characters different from what we've known. But in this film, Peter Pan is just an irritating boy character that does evil things for the sake of having fun. That is basically his only purpose in the film. Is for him to... He literally gets slapped by Wendy in this movie. He literally gets smacked by Wendy. Wendy literally puts Peter Pan in his place. Again, female empowerment, girl boss. Boys and men, just idiots of society, apparently. Doesn't matter if you're in London or if you're in Neverland. I am just laughing at how stupid this film is. And me saying all this out loud is... I'm laughing because of how stupid it is, and it's hurting my head having to say this. The lost boys and girls, the lost kids now, because of diversity. Concept is dumb, it's pointless, it adds nothing except for the film to be interjected with identity politics and current situations going on in today's society. Modern audiences. The race swapping, also in this film, completely pointless, doesn't add anything into the movie except for them to, again, interject their identity politics into this film. The film also makes male characters the side characters, while all the female characters, like I've already said, I know, but I want to hammer this home point. The male characters are the side characters. Female characters, they're the main characters in this movie. You remember in the original where both actually had, equal leverage of importance? Wendy was not just, some sort of dumb side character. She did serve a purpose in the film. Hey, you remember the mermaids in the original film? They're not even in this movie. They're not in this movie. And don't get me started on the whole representation of Indians. Because they're not in this movie at all. They're not in this film. Disney's like, we don't know how to do justice and proper representation of Indians in this Peter Pan movie. So you know what they do? They don't include them. They're not in the movie, like in the original. Talk about a corporation and a company that wants equal representation for everybody, but their only solution is to just make it where certain factions, is what I want to call them, don't exist. It just astonishes me. And another thing about the girl boss thing, and I know I'm going on a tangent about that, but the female characters in this film don't require Peter Pan to save them. And they don't have any flaws like in the original film. If you rewatch the original film, Peter Pan saves Wendy when she jumps off a plank. In this film, she just saves herself by believing that she's going to be a girl boss in the future and that she doesn't need a man. So Peter Pan doesn't save Wendy. Wendy saves herself with pixie dust and the power to believe in herself. Peter Pan also saves Tigger. I'm sorry, not Tigger. Rocky North. Peter Pan saves Tiger Lily in the original film from Hook. Never happens in this movie. She's just able to use her axes and save herself from being killed by pirates. This movie is boring. It's pointless. It will put you to sleep. It's filled with identity politics, female empowerment. The original is much better. Watch that. Watch this only. This film needs to just be burned out of existence. It should not have been made. And honestly, if this film was called just Wendy, it would have been a better time. I also find it interesting, last note I want to make, I also find it interesting that this is a Disney Plus exclusive. You don't have to pay the $30 premiere access for it. Hallelujah. Otherwise I'd be screaming for a refund. But it's also interesting that the film didn't come out in theaters. And I think Disney realized that this film came out in theaters and not on Disney Plus, it would have burned at the box office. And don't give me an excuse, oh, we didn't want to release this movie because The Little Mermaid's coming out. I don't think that's the reasoning. Don't give me the excuse Disney didn't want to release a movie, a live-action reboot movie, and then another one the next month, and then think, oh, there's going to be Disney competition between which Disney movie is the best. Don't give me that excuse for why this film sucks, and why The Little Mermaid reboot is also getting negative reception. This movie is just pure garbage. Now, you might be thinking, for the past 13 minutes, I've just been battering this film to death. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have actually spent your brain time, your brain power, your time and your energy sitting through this movie. Tell me in the comment section down below, what in this film did you actually enjoy? What in this film is a positive? Because I don't find any. I never plan to rewatch this movie ever again. No, I'd rather stare at a blank screen for 2 hours than watch this. It is a travesty. It is garbage. It is trash. Do not watch this crap of a movie. I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. The worst movie of 2023 so far. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Look forward to more videos and streams soon. Peace. Seriously, go watch something.